Taking a broader look here.
Shocking, maybe not too aware of it, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Rudy Gobert is now a 3-time defensive. A lot of things you don't see in the stats. They don't even come inside. Guys, the lane is closed.
David, thanks. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Noel in at the is the 2 guard. O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. It's over Fournier.
It didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Walker against O'Neal, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Now here's Conley. He's tightly guarded. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 5.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Gobert against Walker. He can't get it to go. Gobert with the defensive effort. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Now Fournier following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And Fournier kicks to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Mitchell up top. He's defended by Randall from 11 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Walker against Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
And so Walker nails both of them. Jazz trail by 3. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Barrett kicks to Fournier. The kick out to Walker. 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Misses off the right eye. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Conley. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
They didn't play well in that second half. Had a big lead, but just didn't sustain the momentum. And ended up giving it away.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Mitchell against Randall. Out to Conley. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Walker dishes to Noel. From 13, they get the rebound. Randall outside Fournier. New York, no good that time either. Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Up top, Gobert. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
And here's Conley outside. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's all knotted up.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Randall with the ball. Last game we saw him score 32. Here's Noel. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Outside Fournier. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
A 3-ball.
2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. Randall surveying the D. Lets it go. 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Conley with it. Now defended by Randall. Conley's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Fournier trying to get open as Randall. Fournier's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bogdanovich, no luck. New York shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Barrett kicks to Walker. No good. Good work defensively by Conley. Mitchell outside. Puts it up. Walker with the rebound.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
That one misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Stolen by Mitchell. Barrett against Bogdanovich. They need this one. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall passes to Walker. With 1 on the clock.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
Tie game in Utah. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of what they're all about, as we hear from All-Star Donovan Mitchell.
You got guys who are continuously making plays, and I think we thrive off of. And I think the best part about it is we don't really care who it is. I think that's what separates us from a lot of teams, and that's what's going to hopefully get us to that next step. I think that's the best thing about this team. It doesn't matter who it is. We're going to go out there and continue to find the open man and play the right way.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. Then it's Conley. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Gobert. Pascal kicks to Conley. Lock at 6. Over Robinson. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Gay. Robinson with the block. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. 3 from Gay.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile, and add in the length, he can cover a lot of distance.
Takes it inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Jazz shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. Won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Passes it to Barrett. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Burks on the wing. Over by Conley. Burks the pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. Randall is doubled. Burks for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Now, Reddish following Rudy Gay's three-point attempt. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his
Superb focus on the finish by Cam Reddish, showing how cool he is under pressure.
Steve, I always thought what makes a player like Cam Reddish exciting is that season to season, he's always improving. Wouldn't you agree?
I totally agree. Absolutely. Watching Cam Reddish get stronger as a player is a real treat. You see him stepping up more and making a bigger contribution. It's clear that he's taking the time off the court to work on his craft.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Conley gets the bucket.
Great timing.
Burks against Conley. The offensive rebound. Randall lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is one of the things you love about Randall. Relentless on the offensive glass.
Clarkson against Barrett. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Snatched up. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And Utah making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. And New York with a change here too. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Barrett. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here is Conley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. Whiteside, the pass to Conley. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Whiteside against quickly. Here's Reddish. Trains the three-pointer. Reddish has got 6 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Conley against Robinson. Conley gets the bucket.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
And here is quickly. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Stolen by quickly. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Clarkson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Burks' shot is good. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
The handles of Burks really set him apart at 6'6". He's got some moves off the bounce.
Pass to Conley. Back to Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's only the first time this half. But Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Fournier is checked in. Now, here's Burks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the strike.
2 minutes.
New York leading by 4. Randall finds Burks. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Burks has got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Conley, the pass to Whiteside.
You know, fouling Whiteside in there used to be a good strategy. Not anymore. He's improved his free throw shooting quite a bit.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And both free throws good from Whiteside.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
Mitchell against Burks, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Now Mitchell. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
We can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Randall following the bucket by the Jazz. On its way from Burks for 2. Money from the wings. Burks has got 8 points. Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Whiteside trying to break free. Mitchell's shot is good.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell. Able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
The pass to Burks. And it's blocked by Whiteside. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Haskell finds Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Here's Bogdanovich. He's coming off the 19-point game against Brooklyn.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Whiteside, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Get maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the front office.
Shaq, what's your take on Utah so far?
Can't believe the coach hasn't been screaming for better looks. They've been letting it fly from the cheap seats with almost nothing to show. We've got to tighten up and get smart before the game gets away. Coach, talk to your team.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell.
Not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Julius Randle is out there with Noel. And it's Walker in at the one spot. Now, here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert trying to get open. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
And it's the Jazz's ball. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Jazz. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
Especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Bounce pass, Conley. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Here's Mitchell driving in, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup. Walker the pass to Fournier. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And they recover it. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York leading by 3. With the drive. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Conley with it. He's got 9. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
New York calls timeout. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
is checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And New York with a change here, too. Gibson's checked in. Now here's Walker. He's got 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Kicks it to Barrett. Back to Walker. Trying to get open is Gibson. Walker's shot is off. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. That puts them in the lead. Gay's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Walker. They get it back. Randall no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Missed inside.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Outside Fournier. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Mitchell outside. Now here's Gobert. Shoots over Walker. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 here in this quarter.
And these are the type of shots Gobert makes consistently. He knows his role well within the offense.
Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Randall. Gobert pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Clarkson. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Fournier. And it's Mitchell missing. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Fournier against Mitchell. Here's Barrett. Trying to get open is Gibson. Barrett, no good. The Jazz have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And it goes down 2 points. Fournier's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Lets a floater go. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the wing on the left. And here's Walker outside. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Mitchell outside. Randall against Gay. Randall with some nice D. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Trying to get open is Gibson. And the layup falls. Randall's got 11 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
11 feet away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Josh Gibson picks one up.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Gobert.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
And Gobert drops them both. And so it's New York with it. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Randall against Pascal. And here's Randall. Here's Fournier. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Hughes in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And Utah has possession. Following the shot by Alec Burks. Robinson with the block. There's the feed to Fournier. He can't hit that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Hughes down low. Here's Pascal. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. A rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell outside. Dishes it to Conley. And he drives in to take the lead. He kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Fournier pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall no good. For Utah, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. New York calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong, finish off the game. the sideline. Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Conley gets the bucket.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Here's Fournier. Michael Conley making his last shot. Left side Fournier. And that one is off. And it's Utah the other way. Now Hughes. Outside Conley. And he banks in the lane. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
And there it is for him.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Fournier. And to get open is Robinson. Misses from short range. The drive by Mitchell. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Here's Gobert. And again with the rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Now here's Burks. Here's Randall. The rebound by Hughes. Hughes got 4 rebounds now tonight. He takes it in. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Just a lack of concentration. This is why they don't get him the ball there.
Barrett the pass to Randall. Pass to Burks. Over Hughes. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
And the Jazz call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Who's coming on the court? Come on, get loud for your Jazz dancers. Fans, your Jazz dancers.
The New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Now here's Conley. Burks with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Barrett wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller and wants to be considered among the best in the game.
New York calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Walker's checked in for Alec Burks.
Kemba Walker.
Outside Fournier. And there's the pass to Noel. The dish to Walker. To the inside. Randall. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Mitchell. To the paint. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got 12 points here in the second half. Knicks trail by 6. Randall outside. Stolen by O'Neal. Conley with it. It's picked up by Walker. Conley against Walker. And stolen by Noel. Fournier finds Walker. Now Randall, guarded by O'Neal. Shoots from 12. Randall can't get that one to fall.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
If their lead started to stretch out just a little bit here late, you're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Now here's Randall. Randall is doubled. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Hill.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Here's Mitchell. Knicks with the rebound.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
For 3, Barrett. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They lead by 1. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
After that for Utah, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide.
Choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Utah, Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Walker the pass to Barrett to tie it up. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for Utah, Donovan Mitchell. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And a clutch player since high school. Walker feels like the ball should be in his hands in those big moments, and it looks like the coach agrees.
And so it's Utah who scrapes by with a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put out trust in me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.